Hi, I'm Holly from Catering, and in this video I'm going to introduce our new Catering ice machines. So we've got 4 models behind me here, and we've actually got 5 new models in the range. So starting with the self-contained ice machines. Self-contained basically means the ice machine's bin is attached to the ice machine, whereas if it's a modular one, the ice machine is separate to the bin, but ours do come together. So the self-contained ones we've got here, this is the smallest one we've got. So this one does 36 kilograms of ice per 24 hours, and that one's got a 15 kilogram bin. Then we move on to this one. This one is 55 kilogram per hour production per 24 hours, and this one's got an 18 kilogram bin. And then the biggest one we've got in the self-contained ice machines is the 95 kilogram ice machine per 24 hours, and that's got a 36 kilogram bin in that one. The modular ones we've got, this one here is 160 kg production per 24 hours, and it comes with a 105 kilogram bin. And we also have the 225 kilogram one, which that has a 125 kilogram bin with it. So if you're not sure which size ice machine you need for your premises, we do have like an approximate drinks guide that you can go off to decide. So for the 36 kilogram one, it's about 50 drinks. For the 56 kilogram one, you do about 75 drinks, and it's approximate. So that's based on if you're using 3 cubes per drink, so you can work it out from that. The 95 kg one, that'll do 132 drinks. This one here, the 160 kilogram one, that'll do 225 drinks. And then the biggest one will do 310 drinks. So you can sort of decide from that which ice machine you sort of need to be looking at. All these ice machines here, they have what we call chocolate type ice. So if you're looking here, they come out in like chocolate bar sort of type thing. So what you need to do once it's harvested and dropped the ice, you do need to smash it up with the ice scoop before you can use it, and then you can obviously scoop it out and it's ready to use. They're all stainless steel outside, and then it's got ABS black plastic that's really heavy duty. Improved from our older design is that the bin lids are a lot more heavy duty. They've got disappearing doors, so obviously you lift it up and you push it back. They don't lift up and then get in the way. It disappears back into the bin, so it's got to stay out of the way. They also have a hook inside, a handy hook, so you can put your ice scoop on there if you need to just keep it out of the way, so try not to lose it, and it comes with that. They've also got a new LED display on it, which tells you the process of the cycle that the ice machine is in. So the first one is, the code for it is INT, and that basically means the machine, when you turn it on, it does a self-check before it starts producing ice, just to make sure everything's working and in order. And if it wasn't, it does also show an error on the LED display screen that it's got here. It then has prep. The prep means obviously the ice machine's prepping, so it's going to bring water in to start making the ice. Then it's makes obviously it's making ice. You'll see it on the back on the evaporator. It'll make ice on there. You can see the water running down, and obviously as it gets colder it makes the ice. Then it goes into harvest. So what happens when harvest kicks in, you'll hear a click, and then the hot gas solenoid will turn on. That basically heats up the evaporator so the ice can melt off it, and then it'll drop into the bin. The next one that they've got on there, it's high level. Basically that means that'll light up when the bin's full. It's got a nice bin stat, so you know when it's full. And once obviously the ice level drops, it'll kick in again and start making ice again. It's also got like a clean button on here, so it's a self-clean. So when you want the ice machine to clean, you just hold that down for 3 seconds, and you can use the one-shot ice machine cleaner in the bin that you can use. Before you start cleaning the ice machine though, you need to empty all the ice out of it and sanitize the bin as well. So they recommend you do that sort of once every 2 weeks to make sure obviously the ice is clean and it's all safe to consume. So another feature that the machine has on its display panel here is the ice thickness, which you can adjust to suit you, whatever you want. So you can go up and down depending on your thickness, and you can play around with that just to get the right results for you. The other thing these machines have, they all have a condenser filter, so they're easy to pull out and clean. That's really handy because that's the ice machine's biggest killer, is getting the condenser dirty behind there. So again, do that every 2 weeks. Just give it a wipe and then you can put it back. So there's one on each of these self-contained machines, and on the big machines they've got 2 on each side. So make sure you're getting them all out to clean all of them, and then they can just slide back in. We carry all the spare parts for these machines in stock, and we look after the warranty ourselves. We have engineers on the road nationwide to help you. So one thing to consider when you buy your ice machine, or you're buying any ice machine, is where your water waste is compared to the ice machine's drain outlet. So we do have a few solutions if your drain's higher than the water outlet on the ice machine. So we do condensate pumps, which you can see one here. The code for that is CKP8202. The other thing you can do is obviously put the ice machine on a stand like this one is here, so then that lifts the machine up so the drain is higher than your drain, and then because it obviously uses gravity to drain away, so you just need to make sure that's higher, your ice machine's higher than that. So another feature our Catering ice machines have, they work at an ambient temperature between 5 and 40 degrees. So if you've installing your ice machine in a cellar, which I think a lot of people do, you've just got to make sure in the winter months that it doesn't get too cold in there, or what will happen is the ice machine will think the bin's full because it's so cold. So you can, if you warm the ice bin start, that should make it work again, but it's not ideal. Obviously you need to get it a bit warmer in there if you can, use heaters and things to warm it up. And then obviously the higher end, it's 40 degrees, up to 40 degrees. So if you have got it in like a commercial kitchen, it obviously gets hot in there. So you just need to make sure that the ice machine doesn't get that hot. You've also got to consider the ventilation of the ice machine. So where the vents are on the ice machines on the sides, you need to give that a 50mm gap, so obviously the air can vent out of the machines and not get too hot. And lastly, these ice machines use R290 refrigerant, which is the most up-to-date hydrocarbon refrigerant that they need. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any more questions about our new ice machines, please don't hesitate to contact us on 01229 480001, or you can visit our website, everything's on there. Thanks for watching.